Hello, wonderful people. What's going on? Happy New Year once again. Today is the first day of the 2020 January, and I would like to actually put up two fragrances just for comparison, just for fun video. But honestly speaking, I look for this comparison video on YouTube. I don't think anyone has done it. Even if they did, it did not show up in my notification or in my search. But I feel like these two fragrances are very nice fragrances, and they're very strong. They got their strong points. Two fragrances, as you can see from title, it's gonna be Essenza versus Perry Ellis 360-degree red. So I have two bottles here. These both are my latest bottles, and I've gone through previously a couple of other bottles of Perry Ellis or Essenza. Like Perry Ellis, this one is finished already. 200 ml got finished. I had 250 ml. I gifted them away, and then this is my older Essenza 180 ml bottle, which I cannot find again. So I am actually happy with the 75 ml. So basically, let's talk about one by one. First of all, they are really different in terms of pricing. Company wise, they are two different tier companies, and originally this one fragrance that inspired all these fragrances. So let's talk about that first. Okay, I know many of you already know this. If you already know, you have both the fragrances, you don't need to watch this. Just doing it for people who are keen to look into these two fragrances. Okay, so Acqua Di Gio is the original one, the EDT. So this is my more newer formulation. I use this since 2016 or 17 rather, and this fragrance is very watered down nowadays, but still holds that aquatic, oceanic, that feel is still the same. So indoors it's pretty good, and it's a nice little marine kind of fragrance, like seaside, fresh air, little bit peppery, floral, this kind of watery fragrance. So I kept a little bit just for testing purpose. I perhaps will get a backup bottle. So this one sold the most number of fragrance like units, just like Cool Water, Fahrenheit, Dior. What other fragrances are top sellers, like I don't know, Code by Armani. So this Acqua Di Gio is like a top seller, still selling in the market, still in production. So people do love that original feel, from this fragrance. So it did so well. They themselves released Profumo, Essenza, and then I think Profumo Special Blend and few others, and some limited time release, and even other companies like, let's say, Frank Olivier Blue Touch would be a nice example of great clone of Acqua Di Gio. It smells very close, more sweeter than Acqua Di Gio, and lasts much longer. Very inexpensive, this one. Then there's Arma Blue Home. I reviewed quite a few. So let's check them side by side, what you get. We'll go one by one criteria. So first of all, Armani versus Perry Ellis. Brand image. Armani is top tier. That's why their prestige is so high. Perry Ellis is an American company, I think. They have many fragrances, but they're if you talk about brand image wise, I think Armani is way above them. But to me, I love them equally. They both are great. Second, I would say price point. Okay, Perry Ellis for 200 ml like this, you can get this under $50. Okay, and 200 ml, mind you, and the 75 ml, because Essence is discontinued now, is going like around $150 plus in the world and becoming very rare to find. Okay, but I would say the price wise, this is really like worth almost like a kidney now. So for one price of one bottle of this, you can buy 200 ml, means 75 ml equal to 400 ml. Just do the maths. Third thing, I would say bottle presentation. I don't have the boxes here, but I do have somewhere. But presentation wise, I think both are great, really nice. People make fun of this cylindrical bottle. I think it's really good because it doesn't take so much space. So practicality wise, Perry Ellis has more practical value. Okay, but Essenza, if you talk about the beauty, sheer beauty of the bottle, if you see this bottle, heavy glass base here and the magnetic top, these are all premium touches. Okay, why doesn't it go back? There you go. And then metallic plate is much more premium, so you do get better value for money. So price, presentation, bottle, company image, everything gone. Longevity, let's talk about longevity. Both of them have excellent longevity, excellent. Even though they are so different in terms of pricing, they almost last identically same. So if you ask about the push, longevity wise, Perry Ellis lasts a little bit longer on my skin than Essenza. This one will give me around 10-12 hours plus. Essenza lasts on me like, on my skin it lasts like 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so 12 versus 10 hours you're looking at. If you talk about clothing, I think they will last about the same. Okay, so projection, which one has better projection? I would say Perry Ellis once again. Here's the funny thing that, looking at price point, you always imagine like this is gonna take down Perry Ellis by every category. No, doesn't really happen. This one projects like it fills up a whole room. That good. Kuros, this, what is the other one that fragrance fills up the whole room? perhaps I don't know, a few other fragrances they do that, but Shura, so this fragrance actually isn't aquatic, but it does have excellent projection. It will, like, people can smell you from the hallway. That good. If there's breezy day, this one will project all over the place. Essenza will project 5 to 6 feet. Really excellent projection for 2 to 3 hours, but Perry Ellis will project a little bit more. So projection wise, Perry Ellis wins. So talking about composition, the smell, okay, which one is better? Essenza, hands down. You cannot even compare the quality of Essenza with this one. Okay, if you just talk about the quality, Essenza is way better made. It smells, not gonna say more natural, but it does have much better feeling, like when you smell it up close, it smells nice. You smell it from far, it smells nice. Perry Ellis, you spray this and you smell it immediately, it will burn your nose because of the pepper. This one is a lot more peppery than Essence. Essence is a lot more floral. So when you smell this from close, Perry Ellis, first 1 hour or 45 minutes is going to be very peppery and very synthetic. You actually will not like it. But if you smell it in the air, like Salvatore Ferragamo F Black, very peppery fragrance. This one, it smells so strong and so beautiful. Everybody will be like, wow, you smell nice. It's like almost looking at it, like if you're looking at a, let's say you are in the 18th floor or 20th floor, look down and you see this, oh, there's like a 20 cents coin, like you go like, oh shit, I ran down to 15th floor. And then you see, oh, it got 50 cents, then you closer you go, it looks like $1. And you're on the ground floor, suddenly you see it's a manhole opening, like cover, like manhole or something, cover. So closer and closer you go to this, it doesn't smell that pleasant. But in the air, from far, this is better. From close and far as well, this is a better made fragrance. You smell it, you know it's quality. So pricing, quality, smell, everything, which one holds more value? Okay, here's the thing that I know this is way more expensive, and I always said, if you actually like this but you don't want to spend so much money, go for something more affordable. If you don't think this is good pricing, I think go for Profumo. Profumo is close to this. Profumo has a little bit more interesting twist, but doesn't last as much as this one, Essenza. But this is in production. That's what I'm trying to say. For the price that you pay for this is 180 ml, will be not very far from 75 ml of Essenza. So value-wise, you can get this still great quality. But if you ask me, just side-by-side comparison, if you cannot afford this and you are split between these two, get Perry Ellis. 200 ml will last you probably years. It will be so like a, it's like a dumb rich sort of fragrance. You just, guilty pleasure, you spray 10 times, no problem, because it's that affordable. But Essenza, if you can afford it, I would suggest this is a better blend fragrance. So both of them are winners in their own category. You just have to make up your mind which one you want. Personally speaking, I own both. I am not going to get rid of either one. I would like preserve Essenza for special occasion like parties or meeting someone, like going out. I think I'll wear the more premium one. But on the casual days, sunny days like winter days, it works so well. Both these fragrances, by the way, versatility is 10. They work all year round, cold weather, hot weather, perform equally good. But if you just want to use, like you're a student and you just want practicality, Perry Ellis is my winner today. Like even more category, this one wins, right? So overall winner, I think if you just talk about fairness, Essenza definitely is, I'm very close to it and I'm very biased towards it. Even that me who loves Essenza, 10 out of 10, I would say Perry Ellis is the way to look at. This is definitely better value, even though Essenza is a better made fragrance. So that's the comparison video. Hopefully this one helps, and you go sniff out both, you'll see what I mean, all right? And one small detail, Essenza has much better Atomizer. Look at the distribution of that and check out the Perry Ellis one. Perry Ellis one is still very good, but the 200 ml actually has better spray. But anyway, both of them have good spray. Just wanted to show you that one. Everybody take care. Have a blessed day. Stay positive and enjoy fragrance game as much as your heart wants. All right, but be very smart. Sample before buying. Do not blind buy. Sorry. Have a very nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.